Alrighty guys, good morning. Yes, it's Sunday. Monday, yes. The Gardner Garage here, beautiful Alabama. Madman Mondello coming at you. Alright, Charles Neuhaus. Now, yesterday, I did a live stream on what a dual man was. Showed the inside of this crazy thing. Alright? Now, here we are. It is all done. It's put together. This here is a Diamond Viper dual man. It's sitting on top of a Corona motherboard. Alright, 16 meg board, by the way. Alright, got a 2 terabyte drive in it. Alright, it is fully loaded, up on Alliance servers, along with a 10-day trial of Purge 4.0 for GtaV. Alright, BO2, MW3, Ghost Offhost, GSC menus, Jiggy and Sentinel. Alright, and of course, you know, we've got NCAA 14 football, college football revamp mod on this thing. Alright, so anyway, alright, now this being a dual man, as I explained earlier, it's two consoles in one. You have a retail side, and then you have the hacked image side. Alright? So Charlie, please pay attention to this video, because there's some important stuff on here that you have to know about this thing, okay? Otherwise you can ban the retail side. Alright? So, alright, let's start off with how we select the Nand. Okay? Now look, as you can see, alright, looks like a stock appearing Xbox, okay? Hold the sync button, alright, and that's going to be NAND 2, that's going to be your stock image. Hold the sync button again, that's going to be NAND 1, okay, that is your hacked image, okay? So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll first start off with the stock image, alright? So I'm going to go ahead, select NAND 2, and we're going to boot it, okay? Now, when this thing boots, you'll see, whoop, you're looking up at the sky. There you go. Okay. So now you're going to see this thing boot here. Alright, now, this is going to be your retail side. Let's take up a controller here. Alright, so this is the retail boring image side here, okay, that we start off with. Alright. Now, as you can see, it's all, you know, it's just stock. Alright. Now, alright, we'll go over the settings, okay, and what we'll do, whoop, we'll go ahead, we'll go to network settings, we'll test the Xbox Live connection. Okay, just to show you that the retail side is up, online, and running, okay? So, here we go, we're going to do a quick little test here. Alright, we got the router, and we should get the internet any day now. God, network is slow, okay. And then, of course, we have Xbox Live, okay? So we're good. All right, everything is up. Everything is good. We'll back out of here, and you will see that it is up, online, and live, ready to go as a retail console. All right? Now, for the fun side of this thing, okay, we're going to power it off. Okay? Then we're going to select NAND 1, which is the hacked image. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot it. Okay, and as you can see, of course, the fan speed's a little different. Okay, you hear the chip pulsing. There it goes. Second pulse you caught. Life is good. Now it's going to boot up, and now we're going to boot up into a totally different dashboard, which is FSD. Okay, you also have Aurora on here, as well as XCX menu and you know, FX menu and all that crap. All right, and this is, like I said, a 2 terabyte drive. Now it's going to connect. There we go. We get some notifications from the server. Alright, we got welcome to Alliance, and then we're going to get one more from the Purge. Okay, and life is grand. Okay, now, here's the deal here with this thing. I'm going to explain to you, first off, about a KV. Okay, look, we go up to Utilities, we go to File Manager. Okay, we're going to go to HDD1. Okay, under HDD1, you will see right there what's called a KV.bin. Okay, that's on your hard drive. You must have a KV.bin on there, okay? Now this is a fresh KV that I put on there. I didn't use the original retail. You don't use the original retail, because if you do, you expose it to the, you know, the hacked image side. Well, in the event that the KV gets banned, then there goes your retail side, and now you got a worthless dual land. Instead of having two consoles in one, you have one, which is an RGH, okay? You don't want to ban the KV, okay? So listen, in the event that the KV should ever get banned on this thing, on the stealth server side. Alright? What you need to do, you need to purchase a KV, and then you need to copy it and put it, okay, on the hard drive. Okay? What I mean by copying it is like this. Let me see here. Alright, I gotta use, okay, you'd stick a KV on a USB stick. Alright? You'd download it from the computer. You'd save it, and it must be this name exactly, kv.bin. It can't be kv open parenthesis 1 close parenthesis .bin. Okay, it can't be that. All right, you know. So if you have multiple KVs on your hard drive that you saved, okay, make sure they are not renamed, otherwise it will not see it. Okay. So anyway, you put a KV on the USB stick. All right, and then what you do is you just stick the USB stick in. Okay. And then what we'll do, back out of there, and that way then it sees the KV. Okay, let's see here now. Alright, go down to USB 1, yep, there we go. Okay, now, all you would do is you would go here, and you'd have your kv.bin saved, let's say, oh, come on. There we go. Alright, now what you would do is you would highlight HDD1. Okay, you leave it on the root drive. Okay, you'd mark it with X. Okay, or you could copy whatever, but you'd mark it with X. You'd bring this over here. You would go ahead. You would hit LB, and as you can see, the arrows here is going to copy it from the USB to the hard drive. Okay, make sure that you delete the kv.bin off of the hard drive first. Okay, off of HDD1. Then plug your USB stick in. Okay. Back out of File Manager, then go back into it, highlight the USB, go to kv.bin, mark it, and then copy it over to HDD1, shut the system down, reboot it. The server will go ahead, and when it starts up, it's going to start up, shut down, and restart, and it will set the KV. Okay? So that's how that works. So please, for the love of God, remember to keep a kv.bin on this thing. Alright? Do not use the retail KV. Okay, that's on the motherboard, because the server will use that. Okay, so just remember. All right, now that's the most important part about this thing. Okay, now, all right, we will go on over, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of this thing first off. Okay, under emulators, you got NES emulator, you got SNES 360, you got MAME, you got Game Boy Advance, you got Impact FC, UX. There is a slew of ROMs on there. There's over on this one, there's over like 9,000 ROMs or whatever. So if you're into the old arcade games, you're into the old console gen series, stuff like that, this is where you come. All right, you got your Xbox Classic games. There's a bunch of classic games on here as well from the original Xbox. Okay, that, you know, I mean, even going back so far that they don't even have title covers. Okay, but as you can see, all kinds of stuff on there from the original Xbox. All right. Your homebrew section, where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up, okay? All right here. Okay, Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah, you got a ton of XBLA and indie games and all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Alright, and then of course you have your regular Xbox 360 games, and there's a whirlwind of them on there as well. As you can see, all kinds of stuff that should keep you busy for a while. All kinds of titles, everything. That's your college football revamp mod that's on there as well. Alright, a lot of sports, a lot of shooters, a lot of classic stuff, you know. I mean, going back and back and back and back and back, and it's just nutty as a fruitcake, okay? So you got plenty on there, as you can see, alright? Now what we will do is we will go to the homebrew section. We're going to go to the original dashboard here, okay? And there we are. You'll see a square pop up. There it is. Okay, you currently have 30 reserve days left on server. Life is good. Back out of here. Back out of here. You will see that it's up, it's online, it's live. Alright. Hit the guide button. And then, of course, in our quick tab, we have our VO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, Modern Warfare 2 cheats. Okay? To disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. Just like on your brother's console that I did. Okay? Same thing. Alright? So, we'll go back to FSD Dash now. Alright? And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you some of these mods here that's on here. Okay? So, what we'll do is we'll sign in. Okay? Let's see here now. Here we go. Yeah, we'll sign in there. Okay, good. And we're all signed in. Don't judge. Don't do it, guys. Okay. Love the scrappy heels. Okay, all right. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, we're signed in now. Okay, we'll go to Xbox 360 games. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do, let's see here. First, we'll visit NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamped. We'll visit that. Alright, you'll see it doesn't start up like the regular normal EA games, you know, with the EA Sports and all that crap. No, it starts up a little differently. Okay? So just bear with me here. There you go. Alright? So anyway, you got college football, Revamp mod on this thing, it's fully loaded. You have a roster on there, okay? Just like your brothers. So it does the same thing that your brothers does. You guys can get online, start bashing each other, or running around the field patting each other on the ass, okay? Which I can never understand that. Alright, but anyway, always something about overgrown men running around a grassy field chasing a pigskin, okay, and patting each other on the ass, okay? Just really scary, okay? So anyway, alright, we're going to load, okay? It's loading now. Alright, and then what's going to happen is that you can see you got all your stuff, your 2020 season, you know, your dynasty, your road to glory, all that. It's all there, man, okay? Everything is all there. It's ready to go. It's ready to go online. Whoop. Okay, no, I don't want to log in right now because I'm not using an online profile. Sorry about that. Anyway, as you can see, when you get an online profile, then you'll be able to log into that and use it up, okay? So there you go. Alright, so now, what we'll do is back out of there. Okay, now you can see everything is all working on it like this way. Alright, bring it back to Xbox Home here. Then what we'll do a little GTA 5 exploring, okay, with Purge 4.0, as I'll go through that with you, with that menu. Alright, here we go. So we'll go to Xbox 360 games. Okay, let's find some GTA 5 here. Okay, let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay, so we'll start that up. You'll see a text box pop up. Okay, D-pad left and X is what you want to select for 3.9. Okay, 4.0 opens with right D-pad and right stick. Alright, so now what'll happen is it's going to load game save. Alright, and I'm going to show you 4.0, the features of 4.0, as well as the good old 3.9 menu. Okay, so just bear with me as this loads. Alright, after this I will show you the BO2 cheats, okay, as well as the Offhosts that we have for the other for the BO2 series and the BO series and COD series. And then of course what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time. Okay, now the retail side, real easy. Just go in there, say, you know, pick your Wi-Fi and off you go. Okay, on the hack image side it's a little different. Okay, because we have to go ahead and we have to pull a hard drive on it and all that kind of good stuff and get it up on the network for the first time. Okay, so anyway, there we are. Okay, there's Purge 4.0. We're going to exit out of that first. Alright, we will walk outside. The sun is setting, yes. Well, we're going to change that up a little bit. Okay, so anyway, what we'll do is D-pad left and X. Okay, now this is the old 3.9 menu. Okay, now I'm only doing it because it's a little quicker for me because I'm used to 3.9. There we go. No, I don't want to go off the radar. No. And I don't want to, yeah, leave that off there. Okay, we're back out of here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the time so that way then we'll be able to see a little better, okay? So anyway, yeah, there we go. If only we could rewind life like that, you know what I mean? But, oh well, what are you going to do? Alright, so then we'll back out of here, and then to exit this menu, just hit D-pad left and X, that'll exit it, okay? And then we'll load 4.0, okay? We'll go to quick start options, we'll make sure all this is turned on. Alright, we give stuff weapons, all this stuff here, okay? And we'll back out of there. You got your quick options, which is slow mode, clean pad, invisible vehicle, okay, and go off the radar, of course. That's online, okay. Drone mode, which is pretty cool. All right, as you can see, we can teleport to the target zone wherever we want to be. We can put them there, put them on top of the roof, okay. Put them in the friggin' neighbor's pool, see, okay, and bring them back here and leave them there, okay. And then of course we have air superiority. Okay, where we can just like, you know, use the RB and pretty much blow up cars and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he ran. Oh, did he run? Okay, and then of course we also have LB, which is slow missiles, which you can actually see going in there. Just like, wee there you go. And then we got fast missiles and all kinds of good stuff. And as you can see, it works pretty good. I can even blow up myself, my cars, my motorcycle, everything I want, okay? Just can't blow myself up, okay? Because I'm in God mode. Okay. So anyway, alright. You got RC car mode. So if you're in a car, you can control it from the drone and everything else. You can look around, do all kinds of crazy stuff with that. Alright? Then you got creator mode. Okay, where you have vehicle spawner, where you can spawn a bunch of vehicles if you want. Just like, and you put them wherever you want. Like, let's see here. Here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And you can make a junkyard right in front of your house, you know? Works really good. That way then it stops traffic, okay? So anyway, and they're all God mode stuff, so you can't get rid of them. You can't blow them up. You can't do any of that crap, alright? So I'll back it out of there. You got PTFX spawner, okay? And then, of course, you got my player, alright? But what we'll do is we'll back out of drone mode now. Whoop, wrong one. There we go. Okay. And as you can see, there's my pile of junk cars that are actually very, very expensive cars, okay? So anyway, we can go to my player, okay? It shows the player, the information. You can go to all players online, and then you can get all their information and everything that you want. Alright? Teleport locations. You got stash, current location, IPO maps, okay? Spawn ahead 10 feet, spawn into the nearest vehicle, spawn into a personal vehicle. You know, I mean, whatever you want to do. And then you get a bunch of teleport saves and stuff like that. You can also stash the current location and leave it there. Even when you shut it off and you turn it back on, that's where your stash teleport's going to be. It saves it. Okay? So we'll back out of there. All right. You got recovery options. That's online. All right. Then of course you got character options. Okay? You can actually change the model, and you know I can rock a thong really good when I want to. Okay? You know, I mean, yeah, because I'm a cool transvestite. Check that out. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to go. Yes, I even got cheeks and everything. Look at that. Left cheek, the right cheek. Is that like Twix? One has cookie and cream and one doesn't. Okay. Anyway, so as you can see, yeah, we got that. Then we can back out of here. All right. We're back out of here, and we're going to restore the original. Okay. There we go. All right. So, anyway, there we go. All right. And then, of course, you got pet options. Okay. And you got your pet spawner. And, of course, you know I roll with a harem, so, you know, it's the only way to be. So we can spawn here, and here, and here, and another one, and another one, and another one. Bikini chick, yeah, a couple of them. There you go. The lost hoe. Okay. Ugh. Okay. The lost slut. Yeah, we can put them in there, too. Okay, so anyway, yeah. And then, hoe with a skirt up. Okay, that works. Yeah, there you go. Well, okay, all right, so that's good. Okay, so we'll back out of there. Okay, so as you can see, and then you know, you can also spawn ped managers. Okay, like you can actually, you know, delete the ped, teleport to the ped, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So you can delete them too. You know, it's all right there. All right. Then you got your vehicle options, of course. You know, you got Los Santos Customs. When you spawn a car or vehicle option, you change your paint on it, do all kinds of crazy stuff right there. And then of course we have weapons options. This is my favorite right here, the gravity gun, because once you aim, now you have control over it, see? And it works really good. We'll bring it back and bring it up, okay? So on and so forth, and we bring it around, throw it up in the air, crash it down. Oh, no, not the phone. No, no. So anyway, as you can see, okay, there's all kinds of good stuff on here. Oh, my God. No! Leave me alone. So anyway, yeah, and now I'm with the gravity gun. So anyway, as you can see, we can move cars around, all that kind of good stuff. We can throw it up in the air and just let her go. And there she goes, okay? So on and so forth. Works really good. And you use it all as a weapon and everything else, okay? Now, all right, here's the deal here. Now, once you got that done, then of course we have, we can actually like grab hold of lost whore or whatever. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. And there we go. All right, and then of course we can throw her up in the air and bring her back, and throw her up in the air and bring her back, and then of course, you know, beat the crap out of her. All right, so on and so forth, you know. So that all works good, and you know, as you can see, there's all kinds of good stuff on here. All right, it's kind of nuts. So you know, I mean, pretty much you can do anything you want with the crazy thing. All right, and then some. So you know, works real good. So now. Then we have, of course, explosive ammo, fire ammo, all that kind of good stuff, you know. And then, of course, you got Tony's stripper flinger, okay? That works real good, too, because you can actually, like, throw strippers. And then what you can do is just, like, oh, yeah, beat them up and throw them around, all that kind of good stuff. Yep, and there we go. Okay? Back and forth. Yep, and there she goes. And now she come back. Okay? Yeah, and then you throw her at her. You just throw her up in the air and just get rid of her. See? Just like that, and she's gone. See? Works real good. So, anyway, we'll get out of there. Okay? You got misc options, protections, menu options, creator mode. You know, my stash stuff, beta option, all kinds of crazy stuff on there. So there's a ton of stuff on there. Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with. All right? So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead. We'll get out of there. All right? Now, okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to FSD dash here, okay? Now, this thing's going to boot back up, all right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you BO2 and BO2 with the GSC menus Jiggy and Sentinel, and then I'm going to also show you our Offhost, okay? So we'll go on over to Xbox 360 games right here, and the only reason why I'm using BO2 is because it has the GSC menus, which are not available on the other games and everything. You could download menus and put it on there or anything, but this will demonstrate the GSC menus as well as the Offhost. So here we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to select that, and we're going to select that. Okay. Now, all right. Here we go. Now we're going to load up. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. Alright, now, we're going to hit the start button. Okay? We're going to press start. And we're going to use the hard drive. Alright? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to multiplayer. Okay? Here we go. Multiplayer. Alright. Now, what we're going to do here, okay?